Same thing. But yeah, no, we are back for another one. Pull up this record from yesterday. Not the best. I mean, it was tough. I had those. My best bet was White Sox. They were up most of the game, blew the lead. You were on the White Sox as well. That's tough. And then, man, yeah, I mean, it's those last second like gut instinct bets that I made yesterday. The two overs in the basketball game. Man, if I take those out, at least I'm 3-3, which is a lot better. But no, yeah, those never had a chance. You're not going to hit your player prop overs when the total at the end of the game is 78-70 or 70-80. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, look, yesterday, the day before, 6-0, so it makes up for that. Let's see, pull up this overall record. That's a lot better, man. At least, I mean, you're getting there, man. You're 2 games below 500. I know you said you got some plus money plays today. You're gonna get those, work on some of those units, man. But yeah, no, I mean, we're still doing all right. We're doing well. We can talk about some of those games from yesterday. Let's see, NBA.
I mean, yeah, that I had the over in that game, and obviously you had those players. And did you have Utah there or anything, or you just had the players?
No, just the players.
Yeah, that over never had a chance from Tip.
Never. Yeah, dude, that was tough.
I mean, that stinks, but oh well. But that was our only NBA plays yesterday, right? We didn't have the.
Oh no, I did. I had the Celtics.
Oh, you had the Celtics, correct?
Yep. Celtics, man. I mean, look, that game was contested down the stretch. Much more competitive game than the one before. The Celtics just pulled that one out. I had that plus points. Yeah, man, it just looks like that right now. It just looks like they're the better team in that matchup. Obviously, I hope for your sake that the Raptors turn around. I know you got that series price. But yeah, man, I mean that's that was a good one for me. Let's see, and then we had some MLB action. I had Sonny Gray, man, you let me down. That man was horrible. He's a good pitcher. He's a good pitcher, man, and he just absolutely got rocked. That never had a chance. Kim pitched well, he did his part, but yeah, no, I mean, you just can't predict that Sonny Gray giving up like 8 runs in the first.
Yeah, 6 or 7 or something like that in the first.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, but yeah, I mean, that one was tough. And then the White Sox, like I already touched on, man, they were up 2-0 like in the 5th or 6th inning, gave up 1, gave up another one to tie it up, and then gave up one more in like the 8th or something. And that one was tough. That was my best bet. Look, man, before that I'd hit 6 best bets in a row. So
yeah,
eventually you're gonna lose some. But yeah, no, I mean, I think we're gonna bounce back today for sure. What else do you have in the MLB?
I had, like I said, on the White Sox with you. That didn't turn out. But I had my best bet, the Dodgers giving a run and a half, and that hit. I think that game, it was a little bit of a sweat at the end. It was 6-1 going into the 9th, and then it was 6-3. But they pulled that one out. So that was nice. Hit another best bet. We're on the right track with those. And then over with NHL, I took the Flyers, and they pulled it out, man. 3-1 with 5 minutes left, and then all of a sudden go to overtime, and it's just major sweat mode.
Off show, I had that. Andy sends me a text yesterday. He's like, man, I have a feeling. If you say that to a degenerate gambler, if you say that to a gambler, the only option is to bet that game, man. And so he told me that, and I was like, all right, I'm riding with you on the Flyers, I guess. I mean, I have no option. It's like either I bet it and they lose, and I'm like, come on, Andy, or I bet it and they win, and I'm like, attaboy. But I love it, love to see it. And then obviously, my future's still not looking great, down 3-2, but hey, there's life, you never know.
Life. There is life. And I think they were the better team for 55 minutes of that matchup, and then give up those 2 goals at the end. So, you play a good game tomorrow night, and maybe you pull one out, and all the pressure's back on the Islanders in the seventh game. So you never know with those types of situations. And then I had Vegas in their regular time money line, and they lost in regular time.
That is incredible. They were the Canucks had like 12 shots on goal and like 3 goals. Like
Vegas just just didn't put it in the net, which is incredible. I mean, they had 42 shots on goal, and a lot of those were really good chances. So, you hate to see it, but I'll be for sure riding with them next game. But they're a great squad, and 42 shots on goal and 1 goal is not gonna cut it. So
Yep. I think that my dude, tennis again, absolutely crushed. 2-0 in tennis yesterday. Dimitrov, never a sweat, wins easily 3-0. Easily 3. I mean, I got minus 160, minus 150 on that, and it's like, dude, that should have been minus 500 the way it looked. I mean, look, he absolutely crushed 3-0. And then you got, the Muchova versus Venus. Look, man, I mean, Venus, like I said, Venus in her prime, that's going to be a good matchup. Muchova absolutely just destroyed her. I mean, that was not
the final of that.
So Muchova won in 2 sets. The second set was a little bit closer. It was like 6-3, and then I think 7-5 or 6-4. So I mean, yeah, the second set was a little closer, and Venus was up a break in the second. So, a little bit of a sweat, but look, Muchova was the better player. That one was pretty easy as well. Crushing tennis, man, absolutely crushing tennis. We'll have a couple more of those today. But yeah, my esports loss, man. Like, I feel like every time I bet a minus 1.5, it ends 2-1 my team winning. So that's exactly what happened yesterday. They barely lost that first map, and then they absolutely crushed the second two. But it is what it is. That was a tough one. I will have another esports today. I think that covers most of it. We'll go ahead and get in this NBA action.
Yep.
Dude, Miami Heat. Just bro. Like I said, I have my futures bet on them. I love the Miami Heat. They came out. They crushed game 1. Look, this team, you're going to give me 5 points again. You're going to give me plus 5 points again. Look, I'm going to keep taking it until it's pick 'em, because I think the Miami Heat win this series, and I think the Miami Heat win the Eastern Conference, man. I really do. I think it'll be a good series. Look at me. I'm already looking forward to the next series. Look, I think the Bucks. I think the Bucks, man. I mean, they just haven't been playing well. Like, they played great in the regular season. Look, Orlando gave them a little bit of trouble there. I mean, yeah, I know they dropped game 1 against Orlando too, but I really think Miami is, they're playing better. I really think they have a chance, and I hope they win the game, obviously, but I'll be taking Miami plus 5, minus 110.
Hey, man, I'm going to be on that one with you. You're right with that, and I'm guessing Vegas is expecting a big bounce-back game from the Bucks. I guess is what they're expecting here. But I just don't see a good team like Miami just getting blown out. You're still giving me 5. I'm going to take that every day. I got it at plus 5 at minus 109. You're right. I think they're playing better than just about any team in the Eastern Conference. Maybe not. Maybe the Celtics give them a run for their money, but I mean, this is going to be. I don't think they sweep them or anything by any means, but I think this is a 6 or 7 game series, and I really do. The way the Heat playing right now, pull this one out, and I love them today again at plus 5 at minus 109.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. Hopefully they get the job done. I'd love to sweat that Eastern Conference future 10-1, man. 10-1, and then look, if they win the East, 30-1 to win the championship. You love to sweat those type of bets.
Yep.
We'll definitely be rooting for the Heat today. Let's see, is there one more game? No, that's it.
It's Game 7 tonight, Houston and OKC. I'm done betting this series. I think I'm probably 2-3 or 1-3 on this series, so I'm done. And I bet the Rockets every single time. If I was a betting man tonight, I would not be betting the Rockets though. I am a betting man, but I'm done betting on this series. I'm not a betting man on this series. I would take OKC with the points. I mean, if we saw anything last night with a Game 7, it's going to be tight. It's going to be close. I don't see Houston blowing them out. I think they're getting 5 or 5.5. But nothing official on that for me.
Yeah, no. Look, man, I was so close to taking this, man. I was so close to taking it, but then I'm like, look, life's too short to bet the under, and I love that. I do like the under in this game. If you told me I had to pick over or under, look, I mean, I'm taking the under. Like, I'm not actually taking the under, but
no, I'm right there. I'm right there with you. I like I said, if we saw anything about a game 7,
yeah, that's the thing. That's the angle, man. Game 7s. Look, I think they tighten up, but then you never know. Maybe Harden scores 50, and but yeah, no, I mean the total's like 217, I think, and I think that's a little high, but yeah, no, I'm not betting it. I probably should, but I'm not going to. I hope final score is 130 to 145 or something ridiculous. So yeah, no, I won't be on that one. I know you got a big MLB card today.
Oh yeah, big one.
Hop into that. What you got?
My first match of the day here. My hometown motto bet. I love the Phillies today, man. I really do. At plus 108, you're giving me a plus price. It's because Scherzer's on the mound. I get that. I mean, he's a great pitcher, super high ceiling. Hasn't played his best this year with a 3.86. But Phillies have hit him before. I mean, not hit him great, but I think the way their offense is clicking right now, they get it done today. And we got Zach Wheeler on the mound, who's pitched, just as good as Nola, almost if not better, with a 2.58, 3-0. I don't think the Phillies have lost in any of his starts. And the Phillies are 7 in their last 8, and the Nats are 3-9 in their last 12. I'm just looking at trending teams here, and I don't think Scherzer is going to be the saving grace today for the Nats. But give me the Phillies at a plus price at plus 108, man.
Yeah, no, I like that. I'd lean that way as well. Speaking of hometown teams, I'm going to go ahead and take the Padres today. Taking the Padres. Look, overnight, I almost bet it at Padres money line overnight was minus 165. They are way up. People are realizing the Padres, they're a great team. They have a massive pitching advantage in this game. I ended up taking the run line minus 1.5 at minus 125. Look, man, I love it. Lamet on the hill for the Padres. He's their best pitcher right now, pitching very well. He has a 2.35 ERA against Teheran for the Angels with a 9.17 ERA. Man, if this was 2014, man, I might be a little scared of him, but it's not. But yeah, I mean, look, the Padres are the better team. They're hitting well. Dude, Tatis is probably the most electric player in the MLB. Look, man, I was so close to betting his future to win MVP, and I wish I did. Yeah, so I mean, I really do think the Padres get the job done. I think they do it convincingly. I think Lamet maybe goes, if he can give me 6 or 7 strong innings, I think the Padres definitely put up runs. Yeah, so I'm taking Padres run line minus 125.
Yeah, man, I like that. And you're right about that last part there. The Padres are going to put up runs, and Julio Teheran is absolute garbage. We are going with the Padres team total over 5.5 here on my side at minus 109. Padres hit the ball great. I love this line. They've been over 5.5 in 4 of the last 6 and 3 of the last 4. And I just expect them to hit the ball early and hit the ball often. I understand 5.5 is a little high, but this is a great offensive against a pitcher that's not great and a bullpen that's really not that stellar either. Yeah. I expect them to score hopefully 9 runs today, if not more for your case. Yeah. And the Padres team total over 5.5 for me at minus 109.
I think if we get to 9, I think we'll probably be all right on the minus 1.5 because I don't think Lamet's going to give up a ton. I mean, he might give up a few, but yeah, man, I like that.
Make sure no sweat. We don't no sweat.
Right. If one of us cash, both of us if the Padres score 6, they probably cover the run line. But yeah, no, I like that one. Look, man, the Padres are looking good, dude.
Yep.
I know I talk about my futures a lot, but yeah, I have to. That's like my auto bet. Look, I bet my teams every year on my futures. I like to sprinkle in some other teams too, like the Heat. Look, I think there's value there, but I always bet my teams, man. And I got the Padres at 30-1 to win the championship. And look, man, this could be our year with the weird situation. Look, we need something like that, man. I mean, if it was a 162 game season, maybe not. But look, dude, this is our chance. And I like the Padres, man. Pods are one of the best teams in baseball right now, and let's keep it rolling, man.
Yeah, and you don't hear that too often, man. Right. Obviously I lived there with you for a long time, and then I always, was always aware of where the Padres were at. They've never been this good as long as we've both been alive.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, no, I mean, I remember this is probably the first time in my life that the Padres have been buyers at the trade deadline, man.
Yep, we've touched on that. Yeah, I good for them, man. I got no hate there. I would love to see them. I'd love to see San Diego win something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go Padres, baby.
Yep. Let's see. I have a big card. So let's see. I got my next play is going to be Cardinals money line here, man. At plus 135. I understand a little scary of a underdog price there, but you got Oviedo on the mound for the Cardinals. He's a up and coming prospect for them, and he's like 23 years old. He's got a 3.6 versus Molly for the Reds with a 3.9. Molly was pitching better, but you got the Cards are 5-1 in this matchup this year. And, they hung 16 on the Reds' best pitcher, Sonny Gray, yesterday. So, it's hard for me not to take this price here. And Molly lost to the Cards two starts ago, and he didn't even get past his third inning. So, this Cardinals offense is decent. And, I at plus 135, man, I really like the Cardinals today.
Yeah. What price did you say you got today?
Plus 135.
Really? Okay. Nice. Yeah. I like that as well. I think that's a solid bet. My next one, I have a plus price as well. I'm going with the Detroit Tigers. Look, man, the Tigers are not the best team in the league, but I think they're playing better right now. I mean, they've won, they've been winning a few games. I got Detroit Tigers money line at plus 145. They're playing the Brewers. You got for the Tigers, you got Turnbull on the hill with a 2.97 ERA. Going up against Hauser with a 4.36 ERA. Look, man, Hauser's not been pitching well, and the Tigers are playing good right now. So I think we have the pitching advantage. I think we might have the hotter team, maybe probably not the better team, but the hotter team. So yeah, you're gonna give me plus 145. I'll take that all day long. Give me Tigers money line plus 145.
Look at the boys taking the dogs today. I love it. Getting their units in today,
man. We're getting these units in order.
Yep. I love that. I got another play here. I got the Braves over the Red Sox today. Look, obviously as a Phillies fan, I don't want to root for the Braves, but they're just a better team here. Erlin on the mound for the Braves with a 6 ERA, didn't have a great last start, but they're going against the Sox, who have Kickham on the mound, who hasn't pitched an MLB game since 2014. So once again, I'm going to fade a guy that hasn't pitched a live game this year, let alone in the MLB since 6 years ago. And the Braves are the better team here. They're 2-1 in Erlin starts, though, and they won their last two by 3+ runs against the Sox. I hope this is another blowout, and the Braves get it done today at minus 125.
Sounds good. Yeah. You got one more?
Just one more, man. Like I said, big MLB slate for me, 5 plays. I like another plus price here I'm not taking the White Sox, but I'm taking their game. I'm taking the White Sox and the Twins over 9.5 today. You got Lopez on the mound with a 9 ERA and Berrios with a 4.75. Last game, Berrios pitched versus the White Sox. This game ended 10-5. I expect another high-scoring game, too. Well, the White Sox, great offense, and I expect the Twins to keep up with them, with Lopez on the mound for the White Sox. I hope this is a lot of runs in this game, and I like this at another plus price. I got White Sox Twins over 9.5 at plus 102 here. So
sounds good. We can get into this NHL. Yeah.
Besides your tennis, I mean, if you combine our NHLs, man, it's solid.
Yeah. No. Definitely. There's only one game today, and I will be touching on it later. So
it happens that I will be touching on that same topic later as well.
All right. Well. We'll go ahead and get into esports then. Look, let's see. Where's this esports record? I already pulled it up once. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I had a tough loss yesterday with Liquid on the minus 1.5 maps. Today, look, I'm taking Cloud9 plus 1.5 maps. So we need one map, man.
Yep.
Going up against Furia. Look, Furia is a good team. I don't think they're playing their best right now. I don't think Cloud9 is playing their best right now either. But give me plus 1.5 maps. I think Cloud9 can take their map pick in this matchup. Look, last time they played, Cloud9 won 2-1.
Oh.
So all I need is one map, man. I don't care if they lose 2-1. I don't care. Just don't get 2-0'd, man. And I think Cloud9, they have the individual talent to stick in there and give me one map, and I think they can get it done. Yeah, so I'm taking Cloud9 plus 1.5 maps at a minus 150. So
Love it, man.
hopefully we get there. Let's see. We'll want to touch on a tour championship.
Oh yeah, we can head to the PGA.
Yep. Let's see. Where are these records? There we go. 3 and 4 for me. Man, I'm gonna keep going on this. I should be 5 and 2 right now, plus about 15 units. But Rom likes to sink 66 footers. Yep. Is what it is.
Yeah, that's tough, man. You're right. You should be right there, man.
Yeah, that would I'd be up like 20 units. But yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it this week. I have one bet. Going back to the well. Look, man, let me down last week. Kind of, but I'll take the best golfer on tour right now, the hottest golfer on tour right now. I'm taking a low price. Look, give me DJ. Look, man, I know I'm taking chalk. PGA's. Look, I like betting futures in PGA. I've hit some big ones in the past. Like I remember texting you about Morikawa. I had Morikawa. That's probably the biggest golf hit I've ever had. I had Morikawa at 30-1. So that's massive. I like to take some dogs sometimes. This is not the week to take a dog for me personally. I'm taking the best golfer in the world right now. I'm taking Dustin Johnson to win this tour championship at plus 200. I love it. Look, it's a small field. You got Dustin Johnson, and he starts with a head start on everyone. I don't think he needs the head start, to be honest with you. But he gets a head start. He gets a 2-stroke lead on Rahm, and he's got a head start on the rest of the field as well. I think Dustin Johnson gets the job done. Give me that Dustin Johnson to win the Tour Championship at plus 200.
Yeah, man, that's. You're right. You give a great player who's playing unbelievably well right now a head start, and it's going to be tough to catch up. I'm going to go with a winner without the strokes. Just the total overall lowest score this week, and I'm going to go with Rory here, man, at plus 1100. Look, he's had some great success here before. He's won the Tour Championship. He's won the actual overall event here at Eastlake. I just like him here. He had a decent showing last week at a tough course. I think it gets him back on track and in the right mindset for this week. And if he gets that putter rolling, man, just an excellent driver, excellent ball striker. And I like the price at plus 1100 without the strokes.
Yeah.
And then I have one more play, just a round one matchup. I'm going with your boy here, DJ over Rahm. At plus 110, man. It's just a round one matchup. I don't have to.
Bad memories, man. DJ, how are you gonna take a heads up or like a head to head in a tournament, full tournament? You get second place and lose. That is incredible, man. That is incredible. But yeah, anyway, yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah. At plus 110, I like that round one. DJ starts off well, and it's hard to win 2 weeks in a row. DJ showed it last week. He was right there, obviously, but it's tough to win. Obviously, smaller field, but I like this round one matchup here at a plus price at plus 110. Over Rahm, obviously a great player, but I'll take DJ over Rahm in round one at plus 110.
Love it. That's it for PGA.
Yep.
All right.
It's that time of day, I think.
It's almost that time of day. It's might be a better time of day right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's the time of day I'm talking about right there.
Woo! 11-1. Look, quit your job. Bet my tennis picks. You're good. I got you. I got you. Like, come on, bro. 11-1. I don't lose in tennis, period. But anyways, yeah, I'll probably go 0-2 today. But yeah, so today, look, man, this first one is super juicy, and I'm just gonna bet it anyways because Elina Rybakina is probably the best tennis player I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. Not actually, but
and he's not saying that just because he has a future on
it. Dude, look. Yeah, she's played one round. She beat somebody who's probably like ranked 150th on tour. But look, man, she looked good. She won 6-3, 6-0 in her first match. Yeah, man. I look. I like the future. She has some big names in her quarter that she's gonna have to beat eventually. Look, I'm rooting for them to lose before they clash. That'd be great. Um, but yeah, no, I love Alina Rybakina. She hits a monster serve, absolute monster serve. Like she's leading the tour by like 30 aces. Like it's not even close. She absolutely hits a monster serve. Love that future bet. But yeah, I'm riding with her today. Look, when I saw this matchup, I was like, look, she's gonna be minus 1,000. She's gonna be minus 1,500. I'm taking Alina Rybakina today, minus 260. I mean, look, I'm laying the juice. I don't care. Anytime if she's under like minus 300, I'm gonna bet it. Look, she's gonna win this matchup. Absolutely love it. It shouldn't even be a sweat. Just get the job done, and we're moving towards that future cash. That's what we're really looking for. But yeah, no, that's my first bet. My second one, I'm going with an over. This is the first time I've taken a total in tennis on this show, but I do like this one. Over 19 and a half games, which is a super low total in the Osaka versus Gorgie match. Look, man, the books love Osaka in this matchup. That's why the total's so low. They think it's going to be a pretty straightforward win for her. But look, man, like Osaka might win this. Osaka probably wins this. I'd love to see Gorgie win because Osaka's in Rybakina's quarter.
Yep.
But I think it's going to be competitive. I think it's going to be a decently competitive match. You give me if Osaka wins 6-4, 6-4, that's 20 games and I win. If Gorgie takes a set, it's over. Like I automatically win.
Yeah.
If Gorgie takes it to a tiebreaker one time, if it goes like 7-6 in the first set, that's a win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, even if Osaka wins 2-0, we could still hit this over.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens. Osaka wins 2-0 and we hit the over. So I love it. Over 19 and a half games at minus 110. That's my last tennis pick. Hopefully those cash keep the good tennis mojo rolling.
Yep.
Yeah, no. It is the time of day for the.
I mean, I was talking about that time of day to see that tennis record. I needed to see it.
I should bet all my tennis picks. I'll be 11-1. Yeah, no. It is time for best bets. Andy hit his yesterday. I had a heartbreaker with the White Sox, but look, man, I'm 7-6, exactly plus 0 units. But hey, look, I'd rather I'll take it. Yeah,
and I started out 0-7, so now to go 4-1, and I think I'm 3 in a row here. And I'll kick us off here, man. Obviously, I think we're both talking about the same thing here. This is the auto bet of all auto bets. This is I love this. This total keeps. It stayed at 5.5 the first 3 games.
The gift that keeps on giving, man. Gift that keeps on giving.
And I'm taking it today at 6.5. This Colorado Avalanche Dallas Stars matchup in the NHL, man. This is I don't see any defense. What they scored 5 goals in a matter of 4 minutes in the first period the other day, and it was all Colorado. Both these teams are going to keep scoring, no matter who's. I don't care if you get out whoever in their prime to play goalie. These teams are going to keep scoring. Like it doesn't matter. Over 6.5. You're going to give me a plus price at over 6.5. I don't even know what to say. You're right. This is the gift that keeps on giving. Colorado Dallas over 6.5 at plus 105. Lock it in every day.
Love it. Yeah. I like that plus price. I ended up with the over 6. I got Stars Avalanche over 6, minus 115. But look, dude, I think the plus 6.5 or over 6.5 will hit as well. But yeah, no. Official best bet of the day. Stars Avalanche over 6 goals at minus 115.
Love it, man. My official best bet of the day is Avalanche Stars over 6.5 plus 105. I want to see that game. 7.
I want to see that light going crazy. Go. Let's go ahead and put like 7 in net in the first period.
Yep, would love that. It's the first time we've ever been of the 12, 13 best bets we've had. This is the first time we've ever had the same one, but we both love this, and I expect this to hit, and it's the auto bet of all auto bets, man.
The auto bet of all auto bets, man. This is, don't like to use the L word, but This might be an L word.
Might be.
Yeah, dude. I think we're gonna have a solid day today.
Great
Cash
job.
tickets, got a big MLB card for you. Hopefully you hit a good chunk of those plus prices, man. Come
Plus
back
price.
tomorrow. We'll see lots of units on the board.
Yep. Would love that, man. Would love that.
Sounds good, dude. It's Cash
Get it.
tickets.
Yep. Let's do